When life hits hard, you ever feel like everything's falling apart? Like no matter how hard you try, life just keeps pushing you down? That's what hell feels like. It's not flames, it's not demons. It's that moment when your body is screaming to stop, and your mind starts to believe it. It's when everything inside you wants to quit, but something deeper says, keep going. Hell isn't a place, it's a process. It's the part of the grind where you're tested the most. It's when the reps burn, the lungs ache, and the weight feels too heavy. But listen, hell is where champions are built. If you're going through hell, don't stop. Don't slow down. Push harder. Because every rep through hell brings you closer to heaven, to success, to strength, to the version of yourself you've been fighting to become. The fire that forges you. Every great body, every great athlete, every great story was born in fire. Not comfort, not ease, fire. The gym is your furnace, the struggle is your flame, and you are the iron. When life feels heavy, that's not punishment, it's preparation. Every failure is a lesson. Every rep is a test. Every ounce of pain is shaping you into something stronger. You have to go through the fire to find your form. You have to be broken before you can be built. So don't fear the pain, don't run from the fire, walk straight into it. Because if you stay in the fire long enough, you don't burn, you become unbreakable. Embrace the suffering. Everybody wants the results. Nobody wants the pain, but in the gym, pain is the entry fee. You can't buy strength. You can't fake discipline. You pay for it with sweat, blood, and relentless effort. When the weight feels impossible, when your muscles shake, when your lungs burn, that's the moment you grow. That's when your body starts to understand your mind's command. We're not quitting. Suffering is not your enemy. It's your teacher. It shows you your limits and then dares you to push past them. The ones who embrace suffering are the ones who rise. So when it hurts, when you want to quit, smile, because that pain means progress. You're not dying, you're evolving. The grind isn't supposed to feel good. People think something's wrong when the grind hurts. They think success should feel smooth, easy, exciting. It's not. The grind feels lonely. It feels brutal. It feels like hell sometimes, but that's the point. The pain strips away weakness. The pressure exposes truth. It's supposed to be hard, that's how you earn it. Anyone can train when it's fun. Anyone can grind when the music's loud and the energy's high. But true strength shows up when the hype is gone, when you're tired, when no one's watching. That's when the great ones keep going. Not because it's easy, but because it's who they are. You don't have to love the pain. You just have to respect it, because it's shaping you into something the average can never be. Keep moving through the darkness. When you're going through hell, keep moving. Don't stop to cry about it. Don't sit down and feel sorry for yourself. Keep walking. You can't escape the fire by standing still. You survive it by moving forward. There will be days when you feel empty. When the world feels heavy, when you question why you even started, those are the days that matter most. Those are the days when the weak give up and the strong are born. So keep moving, keep grinding, keep showing up even when you don't see results yet, because progress hides in pain, growth hides in struggle, and victory hides in the darkest parts of the journey. You want to escape hell, then earn your way out. Your pain is your power. Pain isn't the problem, your perspective is. Most people run from it, but winners use it. When life hurts, use that pain as energy. Let it drive you. Let it focus you. Let it remind you why you started. Turn heartbreak into hunger. Turn failure into fire. Turn pain into power. The gym is therapy. Every rep you push through is another scar healed, another fear destroyed, another limit shattered. Pain doesn't make you weak, it proves you're alive. And every time you endure it, you become more powerful than before. So stop wishing it was easier. Start demanding more from yourself. Because every ounce of pain you conquer becomes strength you carry forever. There will come a point in your journey where motivation dies. When the music stops hitting the same, when the pre-workout doesn't hype you up anymore, when the mirror doesn't reflect progress as fast as you hoped, that's when most people quit, not because they're weak, but because they built their dream on emotion, not on discipline. Motivation gets you started. discipline keeps you going, and in the gym, discipline is everything. Discipline is waking up when you don't feel like it. It's showing up when your body's sore, your mind is tired, and your heart says, take a break. It's dragging yourself to the grind when every excuse feels justified. You see, discipline isn't glamorous, it's not loud, it's quiet, consistent, and relentless. It's that voice inside that whispers, no matter what, we don't stop. When you go through hell, discipline becomes your rope out. It keeps you grounded when your emotions try to drown you. It reminds you that the goal didn't change just because the mood did. The best lifters, the strongest athletes, the most unstoppable people, they don't rely on how they feel. They rely on what they decided. Every rep they push is a promise kept. Every set they finish is a declaration that says, I'm still here, I'm still fighting, I'm still climbing. And you have to make that same decision every single day. You have to be loyal to your goals even when you fall out of love with the process, because the truth is your feelings will lie to you, your discipline won't. There will be days when your body aches. Days when the weight feels heavier than ever. Days when progress hides behind pain. And those are the days that matter the most. Because those are the days when you earn the right to call yourself different. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody wants to work when it hurts. Everybody wants results, but not everybody wants to stay consistent when it's boring. But champions, they do it anyway. They don't wait to feel good, they just do what must be done. That's what separates the dreamers from the doers, the ones who wish from the ones who will. The gym is full of people who start strong, but discipline decides who finishes. So, when your alarm goes off and your mind says sleep, get up anyway. When your muscles burn and your body says stop, push anyway. When life gets hard and your heart says quit, fight anyway. That's discipline, that's power. That's the difference between being average and being unstoppable. And remember this every single time you follow through. You're building a stronger version of yourself, one that doesn't depend on hype, one that doesn't crumble under pressure, one that moves no matter how rough the storm gets. You don't rise because it's easy, you rise because you refuse to stop. You build the habit of winning, and once you build that, nobody can take it from you. Discipline will carry you through hell when nothing else will. When the fire burns too hot, when the world feels too heavy, discipline is your armor. It protects you from weakness, from doubt, from defeat. So don't chase motivation, build discipline, because when you're going through hell, that's the only thing that saves you. And if you stay disciplined long enough, one day you'll look back at the fire that tried to destroy you and you'll smile, because you'll realize you didn't just survive hell, you mastered it. There comes a moment in every fighter's life when the pain starts to make sense, when you've been through enough struggle, enough sweat, enough heartbreak, that the fire no longer burns you, it begins to mold you. This is where rebirth happens, not when you reach the top, but when you realize the climb itself changed you. You see, when you first step into the gym, you come in chasing muscles, chasing looks, chasing validation. But somewhere along the way, after all the pain, the discipline, the early mornings and late nights, you realize something deeper. This isn't about the body anymore, it's about the soul, because the gym doesn't just build strength, it builds identity. It builds resilience. It teaches you to rise after every fall, to stand tall after every setback, to look fear dead in the eye and say, you don't control me anymore. Every rep you've ever pushed was a war between who you were and who you're becoming. And every time you didn't quit, you were being reborn. The old you, the weak, doubtful, uncertain version, dies every time you choose to keep going when it hurts, and the new you, the stronger, sharper, hungrier version, is born in its place. That's what this is all about. The gym is your battlefield, the weights are your weapons, and the pain, that's your fire of rebirth. You've gone through hell, you've faced doubt, you've fought through exhaustion, loneliness, and pain. But you're still here, you're still standing, and that means something. It means you've evolved. You've grown into someone who doesn't run when things get hard. You've become someone who doesn't need to be motivated to move, because movement is now part of who you are. The rebirth isn't loud, it's not dramatic. It happens quietly, one rep at a time, one decision at a time, one moment of pain turned into progress. And one day, you'll look in the mirror and realize you're not the same person who started this journey. You're stronger, you're wiser, you're built from the kind of pain most people run from. That's when you understand the truth. You didn't just survive the fire, you became it. Every scar, every failure, every tear, they didn't break you. They baptized you. They forged you into someone who can walk through storms and never flinch. That's rebirth. It's not about becoming someone new, it's about remembering who you were always meant to be. So when life tests you again, and it will, don't fear the pain, don't fear the struggle, smile, because you've been here before. You've walked through hell and came out with fire in your eyes. You are the storm now. You are the warrior born from the ashes, and no weight, no obstacle, no failure will ever break you again. You've been reborn, and this time you're unstoppable. When you're going through hell, remember this. Hell isn't meant to destroy you. It's meant to reveal you. You'll either break, or you'll build. You'll either give up, or you'll grow. The difference is simple: keep moving. Don't quit when it hurts. Don't stop when it's hard. Don't let the fire consume you, let it forge you. Because every rep you push through, every set you finish, every time you refuse to quit, you rise from the ashes stronger than ever. If you're in hell right now, good. That means you're in the middle of your transformation. So don't stop, don't look back, keep moving, keep lifting, keep fighting. Because when you walk out of that fire, you won't be the same, you'll be harder, stronger, unbreakable.